Hey, what's up? This is my show. I'm your host, Chris J. And it's Basketball Sunday. The NBA playoffs arrive this week. They start. I'm so hyped. I'm so excited about what's going to happen. It's going to be a fun first round for every series. And today, I want to talk about my predictions for who's going to win the series and everything, and how many games. So, guys, I'm doing from east to west. Just chime in. Y'all, if y'all got any comments about the team y'all predict to win, just comment below and I'll get back with y'all as far as y'all choices or y'all think gonna win. Now I'll start with the East. Of course, the East is the Bucks versus Magic. I predict Giannis and his Bucks should sweep the Magic because the Magic, they're an okay team, but the Bucks are the #1 seed in the East. Giannis is going to dominate them. They're too much. It's like Dave versus Goliath. But this time, Goliath's going to win. So I got the Bucks winning in a sweep, 4-0. Next, I have the Heat versus the Blazers. It should be a fun game for us with Warren and Butler and the rivalry and them hating each other, don't like each other. That's going to be a fun series. But at the same time, I feel like the Heat, they are a better basketball team. They have a more depth. They're bigger and more experienced for the veterans and everything. And the Pacers, Oladipo, he's playing okay, but he come back from injury. And Warren doesn't have playoff experience, so I just don't think the Pacers can beat the Heat in a 7-game series. I do think the Heat will win in 6 games. It'll be a good 6 because the Pacers have some fight and heart, and they're a very feisty team. So far as them getting swept, I don't see that. So I see the Heat winning in 6 games. Now I gotta talk the Celtics versus the 76ers. I do think, as far as the rivalry with those two teams not liking each other, as far as the history, as far as the bad blood a couple years ago. However, I do think the Boston will beat them in a 6-game series or 5 games because Philly, Ben Simmons is out, had knee surgery, out for the rest of the season. And Joel Embiid is always hurt, always banged up. So I just don't think with Philly's players, their star players, one's not there, one's banged up. And the Celtics, them having their whole crew with Jason Tatum, with Brown, with Kemba Walker, with Dragic and everything, they're going to just overtake them because Philly is kind of outmatched because Boston is very legit. I wouldn't be shocked if Boston comes out of the East. They're like my sleeper team as far as they can beat the Bucks. They got a real chance beating them because as far as their scores offensively and their experience as far as the playoffs, and they have something to prove. So that's going to be fun to watch. And of course, the Raptors versus Nets. I do think the Nets are going to lose the series because the Raptors are defending champs. They are the defending champions. They are a good team. You have Kyle Lowry. You have all these players, experience, Ibaka. They're hungry. They want to prove, we can beat these teams without Kawhi Leonard and make a deep playoff run or go to the finals. And I wouldn't be shocked if the Raptors make a playoff run for going to the finals. I don't think they'll win the championship, but I wouldn't be shocked if they win the East because they have experience. They got defense, and defense wins championships. And they've shown it all year. They've been playing great together, their chemistry. And so, as far as the Raptors, them just they'll beat the Nets probably in 4 or 5 games. I think with the Nets, with KD being out, Kyrie, them being undermanned, there is no way Brooklyn can win this series. I'm sorry. You got to have your star players in the playoffs. Because why? Because players win series, not coaches. Superstars win that. So, and to me, I have the Raptors winning in 5 games. 5. But for the sweep, I wouldn't be shocked. Now, the Wild West. I love the West. I got to talk the West because the West is the best conference. Say the best for last. And the Lakers versus Portland, oh my God. I'm saying this right now. That series is going 7 games. I'm not saying the Lakers will lose versus those Blazers, but I'm telling you this right now. Damian Lillard is playing like an MVP. Carmelo Anthony is the old Melo. He is playing. CJ McCollum, Nurkic, they're feisty, they're confident. They've been clicking the whole bubble. They've been clicking. And the Lakers, they hadn't been playing that good as far as the bubble. LeBron's been playing okay, AD's up and down, and the Lakers bench is just inconsistent. I will say this though, LeBron James in the playoffs is a real deal. He's going to average these 35, 10, and 7 in this series. Same time, I do think Lillard can drop 40 every game because as far as the backcourts, they don't match up well. In Portland, they have nothing to lose. They're going to go play and play their best every game. In AD, I need 30 and 15 every day, every game, because you are a man. Be a man some monk, boys. Put your big boy pants on, and let's get it on, man. That Thunder versus Rockets, that's going to be a fun series because I do think, far as last year with Russ going to Houston and Paul going to OKC, and they want to prove something. Paul wants to prove y'all made the wrong decision. Y'all made the wrong decision by trading me. And Russ wants to prove, hey, if I have help, I can win a championship. Far as, last 3 years when him not having much help, of course he had Paul George and Melo, but it wasn't the same success. So that series will go 6 or 7 games. However, James Harden, if you lose this series, you and Russ, it's going to look so bad on y'all because 15 you lost, 16 you lost, 17 you lost, 18 you lost, and now it's 2020. When y'all going to win a championship? I'm waiting. When? You guys got to win something. Straight up. It's time for y'all to stop playing and get the job done. Seriously. Nuggets versus the Jazz, this is going to be simple. I got Denver in 6 or 7 games. This series, it's gonna be okay. I'm not really the end of that series. However, I do think Denver's the better team. They're deeper, they're bigger, and Nurkic is just better than their team is just better. It's just simple. They'll win at least 6 games, 5 or 6 games. But the Jazz are a feisty team. They'll show hard, but again, they'll lose like every year. And now the Clippers versus the Dallas Mavericks. This series will be a good series because Luka is a bad man. He is a bad man. Of course, Kawhi Leonard, PG, the Clippers. You have Sweet Lou, Montrezl Harrell's back. Of course, the depth. They're, as far as being the most complete team, I think the Clippers have that. I think they have it. In Dallas, they're going to show some fight, but I don't think they have enough. So I do think Dallas will lose the series in 5 games. So, guys, those are my picks. If y'all care to comment about y'all picks, comment down low. Let me know who y'all think will win the championship and why. And then, guys, on my website, shutupListen.org. If you want merchandise, check it out. It's legit. It looks nice. It's Shut Up and Listen. It's Chris J. I love y'all. Peace.